You can get a bird's eye view of the St. Anthony sand dunes. Eyewitness News 3's Braden Wilson takes us to the skies to show us what this tour is like.
At the start of the 2023 summer camping season, the people behind Idaho Dunes RV started a new venture. It's part of Idaho Extreme Adventures and takes people to the skies and over the sand dunes. Already, the tours have taken off in unexpected ways.
I've flown about 200 people in the past month and just dozens and dozens of flight every single week, so it's been way more popular than we ever expected.
The helicopter is flown by Garrett McGroarty. He offers 3 different types of aerial tours in the area, ranging in length of 15 to 30 minutes.
Our 15-minute one just kind of gets you like a 360 around the sand dunes over the lake. Then we have a 30-minute tour that takes you up towards Island Park and the ponds, Sand Creek Ponds, and wraps you again to the Civil Defense Caves. We hover and while you can look right down into the caves and then up through the junipers and then back again around the sand dunes.
One of their popular flights is the Golden Hour Tour, which takes off during sunset.
It's beautiful in the sky. The sand dunes are all golden, and that's a 20-minute, and it's a way more dynamic type of flying, and we kind of circle the outskirts of the sand dunes, and that's been a super popular one.
For many of McGroarty's passengers, it's their first time flying in a chopper.
I would say 90% of the people I've taken up have been first time in the helicopter, and so that puts a smile on my face because I get to set the standard for them. And you know, people are always a little eerie at first, you know, if they're going to get sick, but it's been super smooth. It's such a smooth ride, especially with the new helicopter, and it exceeds people's expectations every day.
Flying high above the sand dunes in Fremont County, I'm Braden Wilson.
Those tours range in price from $140 to $250. For more details, you can go to our website, news3now.com.